The last words I had before I left this place last time was, thank God I never have to play this shithole again. Then they reached out. Then I got people commenting. So I figured, why not give it another chance? I'm Chris with CT Golf Reviews. Welcome to the very first Mulligan round. Laurel View Country Club, the lowest rated course on CT Golf Reviews, and it has its reasons as to why. For those of you who don't know, I played here on my first season, and I absolutely hated it and told myself I'd never come back. However, there have been changes. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the actual course, shall we? Laurel View Country Club is an 18-hole course in the center of Hamden, Connecticut, overlooking the New Haven skyline. It's got a double green on holes 7 and 9, and the back 9 and the front 9 are two completely different animals. The front 9's more open. You've got wider fairways, more open shots, and farther par 5s. However, the back 9 consists of more hilly holes where you have to aim your shots properly and make sure you don't get the ball into the woods. The course was purchased by a company called Triumph a couple of years ago, and ever since then, they've been working to make the course better aesthetically as well as playability-wise. It was a dump beforehand, but I'm pretty sure you've guessed, I did decide to come back here to give it another chance, and there were a couple of things, no, not a couple, a lot of things that improved. What exactly? Well, stick around and find out. Look at that. Cut down a few trees and you actually have a view now. Today's going to be very interesting because you guys know I'm not going to be nice. I'm not going to be a kiss ass or anything like that. And I'm actually a little worried and weary about certain things about this course because the last time I was here it sucked. It was absolute garbage. I think I gave it, what, a 4.7? No, it was like a 5 something. Either way, it's the lowest rated course on my list, all right? But I gotta admit something. It looks different. It looks better. It looks like they're doing a lot of improvements. Like, that's the clubhouse. There's a big old chandelier in there. Like, none of this was here. Looks like the carts have gotten a little bit of an upgrade. I mean, look at the course, dude. It's like you can actually see it this time. So, yeah, again, got things that I'm worried about. But I'm gonna try to give them the benefit of the doubt, I guess. We'll figure it out by the time. Oh, plus I'm walking today too. This is gonna be fun. So I think this review is gonna be a little bit more of me talking about the experience instead of you guys seeing the actual play. Because let's face it, I've already filmed here. I've already played here before. So you already know what the course looks like. However, I am going to document all the rights and wrongs. I'm pretty optimistic just by what I'm seeing now. I haven't even gotten on the first tee. I'm actually over at the putting green because I would like to warm up. But I'm going to talk about all of the negatives that I had to deal with the last time, and you know, hopefully they turned them around. The first being the bunkers felt like crap. They felt like baking soda that was like wet. The tee boxes were absolute garbage. They weren't mowed. They were uneven. There were divots that were taken out and never repaired. The greens sucked. There was one point where it literally looked like they had dug up the green and like tried to replace it with like AstroTurf. At least that's what it looked like. I know it was real grass and it's not what they did, but it had the same feel. The course was just in horrible condition. And You know, the last time I did this, I was able to give them the excuse of a tornado hit. Well, that was 2.5, 3 years ago. This time they have no excuse. So, again, I've got my doubts, but I'm also thinking positive. I want this to be a good review. Trust me, I do. Especially when one of the managers reaches out to me and says, hey, come back. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Well, the tee box markers and all that still need a little bit of work. But hey, at least they're shiny this time. Oh. Oh, where are you going?
Definitely brakes right. It is.
Nope. All right, well, we got done with the first hole. The greens and the putting green are two completely different textures. So everything I thought I got used to on the putting green, no. I feel like that's something that a lot of courses need to improve on. However, it looks like they've improved their cart paths. They have bought a lawnmower so they can keep their tee boxes kept too. Look at that. Another check of improvement. Oh, come down. It bounced out of the sand trap as if it hit concrete. Let's see. Bunkers. Decent. All right. Well, I could see a couple of them still look like they're baking soda. My ball's right there. Oh, this is uncomfortable. Stay. Bad ball. Not that way.
About 6 inches of break to the.
Yeah, I'm from Milford, so I, play grassy. Yeah, I got dude in the pink shirt.
Excuse me. Have any of you seen a ball? A white ball? Maybe it came over this way. Hello? I don't think they know where it is. Oh! All right, I'm on the, it will be 4th hole pretty soon, and I'm only 4 holes in, and I'm already impressed with the improvements. I can honestly say this does not play like it did the last time. Obviously, there are still some things that they need to improve on that they have not fixed since the last time I've been here, and there's a couple of things that they have fixed that I'm going to go over at the very end. But I actually watched the old review before I came here just to, like, keep up in my head of what I talked about last time. So we're going to be going over all of that at the very end of the video. But I'm happy so far. But again, only 3 holes in, so we'll Keep going. On the green. Come on. Stay. I can putt that. If I sink this putt, I will give everybody on my channel, subscribers, $5. Nope.
Nice putt.
Let's go. That might have worked. That might have worked.
Shit.
Faster. Spin. Stop. Stay.
Par.
Nope.
Whoa,
Stop.
ball.
That's a par. That's a fucking par. You did it.
Great par. It's one of the longest holes on the course. I think they actually, if you look at the card, I think this is.
All right. Your bunkers are still, they're softer, I'll give you that, but you still don't need all the rocks and the extra grass. I mean, till it a little bit. Like, you shouldn't have big-ass rocks in here like that, dude. Otherwise, I'll give it credit. The bunkers don't feel like baking soda. But at the same time, like, some are fixed and some are not. Why? I didn't film the drive, but the tee box is all the way down there. I must have got a lucky bounce, and I'm that far away from the hole. I'm going to do a little 9-iron bump, see what happens. Oh, let's go! I'm in contention for a birdie. See, like, look at these bunkers. These are nice. They're soft. There's no rocks. Why can't all of the bunkers be like this? Oh, there's a lot of bees in here. Oh, and there's no rakes at all anywhere. So, yeah, work on that. I want so bad for this to go in. Nope. But yes. That's right, Rockstar. I missed the water.
That's the water.
Well, that shot sucked. And I'm going to play it where it is, so I'm just going to take my 56 and duff the hell out of it, see what happens. That's like solid rock. Heads up. Nope. I shanked it. Nah, I'm putting that. Screw that. Oh, go.
Wow,
Go.
yeah, no, it's picking up speed. Slow down.
Wow, that really came on
Don't
strong.
go. Stop.
Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look at the wherever so.
No, it's nuts. The last time I played this course, I couldn't even see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Couldn't see what?
Wait till you see
The green.
Why?
They cut.
It was
they
all,
cut-
dude, this
building
place had,
trees
it was like in the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they cut a.
Cutting a little bit. I mean, the smart play is not to hit driver here.
Absolutely not. The tree blocks it. Like, that seems...
Fuck,
To be fair, I was aiming through it. I I got to drop one, but to be fair, I'll give myself a bad lie. That works.
Weird. It's just like the speed, I can't.
The whole back is like that.
Dude, come on, it's downhill. Go. And now it wants to trap.
How come we get our drives? That's very disappointing.
Well, damn, I'm impressed. All right, I got to admit it. I'm on hole 11 right now, and I wasn't able to talk about this before because I had to rush because I went and got some food, showed some magic to the people inside. Now I'm actually waiting for a hot dog. Dude, it's almost as if they saw my video and started taking advice off of what I was saying. Because they've cleaned up a lot. I'm very impressed. The score has gone up by how much, I don't know. I still got to play the back nine. But they've cleaned up the cart paths. They've cleaned up the fairways. They've cleaned up the tee boxes. They've cleaned up some of the bunkers. There's still a lot that sucks. But that's few and far between. Laurel View. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Let's talk about it at the very end, okay? We're on hole 11 right now.
Yeah, it's right by that stump.
That works. Look at that, dude. Another contention for par. Could that be 2 in 1 video? Let's see.
Okay. Okay.
This is a birdie putt. Get it! No! But for par, I will take it. That's right, Rockstar.
Nice out.
Another freaking birdie attempt. That's birdie. Oh!
Good shit.
Let's go! Too far to the right.
All right, that's 2-1 putts. Who else is coming up?
Shut up.
Oh! Man, I didn't see that turn left, right to left.
Mine did.
Well, we're off to the 18th hole. It's going to be a very interesting yet promising review. I can tell you that right now. But This is going to be a different approach to the last hole because there's no trees where there used to be trees. So I'm just going to send it straight for the hole. But in order for me to do that, I need to hit a good shot. And in order for me to hit a good shot, you guys got to help me out by hitting that subscribe button, that follow button, that like button, share this with all your friends. So see what I did there? Yeah, you guys subscribing helps me hit better. Not really, but let's do this anyway. 18th hole. So as you can see, there's fountains going on, and it's a dog leg. But I'm hitting it straight that way and avoiding all the water. Well, I'll be honest. I've hit out of dirt, mud, tall grass, sand, even goose poop, but never wood chips. And I gotta hit a flop shot too. Yeah, it didn't work.
Look at this. Oh! Is that off the railroad? Please tell me you videoed that.
Yeah, it was on video. Holy crap. Just like that. We end the round. That's it. Well, guys, that ends the round. And this time, can't wait to come back. Let's get to the review. If you haven't seen the first Laurel View review, it's in the description below. A couple months ago, I received a message on Instagram saying, hey, I work at Laurel View, I saw your first review, I saw what you had to say, and I'd like you to come back and try the course out again. We've improved a lot of our stuff and we've cleaned up. And at first I was thinking, are you freaking kidding me? Because the last time I was there, with the exception of the tornado hitting the course, it looked like absolute, utter garbage. That's the best way I can put it. The course looked like shit, okay? There were downed trees. There were holes in the fairways. The bunkers were literally caked in dirt. And I think I made the comparison and said it was either like baking soda or wet cat litter. I think that's the last thing I said about it. Almost impossible to hit out of. The greens were patchy. It looked like brick was laid down on them. I said that the tee boxes didn't see a weed whacker or a lawnmower since they had bought the course. The cart paths were destroyed. I said the fairways sucked. The rough sucked. The scenery sucked. The staff sucked. And they have improved on everything. The original score was a 4.7. Their new score is a 6.8. Where do I begin? Where do I begin with this review? Okay. Actually, I know exactly where to begin. When I was pulling into the course, because we're going to talk about scenery first, because the first thing you see when you get to the main drag is the clubhouse, which, by the way, they're building onto, and they're fixing, and they're renovating, and they're painting, and they're building a new deck, and they're building all brand new interior, and Tony on the inside, which, by the way, Tony and I are good now. I forgive him for breaking my club. I got nothing against him. He's a great dude. He even remembered me. He's like, Chris, you got a beard. We'll talk about staff in a second, all right? But Tony's telling me that they're putting all of the state-of-the-art stuff in there, and I cannot wait to see it. They have improved the restaurant. They've improved the clubhouse. They've improved the area outside of the clubhouse where you sit and eat, okay? It looks like they've put down patio stuff instead of it just being concrete. The tables look new. The chairs look new. The cart path that leads out to the main area looks like it has improved. But the thing that got me is as we're pulling up, all you see in the back that you could not see before. Long Island Sound, the city of New Haven, the skyline, East Mountain. You could see planes, you could see boats in the water, all out in the distance. And the first thing I said was, holy shit, Laurel View got a view. The scenery gets a 7. I would almost bump it up to an 8 if there weren't still some sore spots that you have to look at. Mainly in the back end of the course, okay? Mainly because hole 12, the par 3. Par 3 still looks like garbage. You got to get in there and clean the water. There are some spots where like they could have cleaned up the down trees that I know that they're cutting down. There are still patchy areas. The bunkers are still 2 different colors. But we're going to get into all of that when it comes to course conditions. However, my last video, I said that the only good spot that you can get a decent view is from the double green on 7 and 9. If you look out towards like the side of the green. No, this time you can see everything everywhere because they've cut down over 100 trees around the course, maybe even more than that. You look anywhere and you get a great view of not only the holes, but the scenery around the holes. They've improved. The tee boxes look great. They've power washed a lot of the tee markers. They've put tee boxes, like the markers in the tee boxes, so now you don't have to guess anymore. The flags are new. The patio, like I said, the patio looks great, but looking at it from the course looks fantastic. You get a more panoramic, picturesque shot. The greens look better. They look greener. The fairways look better. The rough looks good. With the exception of some of the burn marks on the grass, I can understand it. It was a very hot day, and it's been hot the past couple of days. The cart paths still need work. There are some places where I can see they started to fix them, and that there were other places where they still look like craters in the ground, and you need an off-road vehicle to get around them. But with everything that they have improved, all of the raising of the land that they've done, all of the destruction that was there that they've not only cleaned, but made look better. What an improvement. What a freaking improvement. From a 4 to a 7. Again, there are certain spots on the course that still look like garbage. Which Wayne in the restaurant was telling me, come back in a year and it's going to look even better. Wayne, I'm holding you to that, buddy. I'm holding you to that, all right? So the scenery gets a 7, and it impressed the hell out of me. Unbelievable. Especially the view from 11. No, 10. The view from 10. You couldn't see the green, and now you can. Impressive. Such a great improvement. The staff is going to get an 8. Everybody there is awesome. Tony, who remembered me. Again, Tony, yeah, I got the beard. We're cool now. We're talking, we're shooting the shit. He's telling me about all the improvements that they're planning on making. He looked really happy with the course on how it is. Everybody there was in a great mood, by the way. Drew, who came out and started talking to me on the course. I thought he was a ranger at first. I don't know if he was a ranger. But you saw the tripod. He's like, are you a golf influencer? I'm like, no, I run CT Golf Reviews, and I'm doing a Mulligan round here because you guys suck. And he's like, well, we've made a lot of improvements. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I can tell. So we were talking back and forth about, things that needed to improve, things that have improved, things that I liked, things that I didn't like. And yeah, cool dude. Hopefully you watch this, Drew. Anna in the restaurant, what an amazing person. Keep her, please. She's incredible. Wayne in the restaurant, who I'm pretty sure is one of the guys. Maybe he's the one who reached out to me. I'm not sure. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. He's great. John's great, the starter. The other John, the other starter, he's fantastic. Everybody that I talked to today, and I cannot remember the other guy's name with the big beard, but everybody who I talked to, everybody I had an interaction with who actually took the time and talked to me. Wow, where the hell was all of this last time, dude? Who did you fire? Who did you fire? Who did you bring in? Where did you get them from? Keep them. Keep all of them. I'm like so happy that I'm able to say all of this right now because I want Laurel View to do well. I want this course to be a standout course, okay? Because I know it's got the potential, and it's getting there. It's getting there. Course conditions. Now, mind you, the last time I did the course conditions, I didn't rate course conditions. I rated the difficulty. Now, the course is a little bit easier now that there's not a lot of trees and that they actually know how to clean their tee boxes and mow their lawns and stuff. So if I had to give the difficulty a score, I would say it's probably a 5. The greens are the only concern that I had because they are not the same texture as the putting green. I was sinking putts left and right on the putting green and it was boosting my confidence. And then I get out to the actual green and I'm not making anything. I can't really say I wasn't making anything. I had 4 pars today and 1 birdie. Probably one of the best rounds I've ever played, okay? And I was joking around with the guys I was playing with. Paul, I don't remember his friend's name. I want to say it was like Brett or something. And then John. So if you guys see this, hey, how you doing? I hope you subscribe. Oh, and then shout out to the 3 guys that I met outside of the clubhouse who saw me with the tripod. They're like, oh my God, Chris with CT Golf Reviews. We're big fans. We watch your videos. So shout out to you guys too. But I was joking with them about halfway through the back 9. I was like, look at that. The course is trying to be nice to me and giving me all of these pars and birdies. And by the way, I was not keeping score. But it was an easier course than last time. Again, because they cleaned up. The bunkers are nicer. There's still 2 different colors. There's still some that are really caked. You still got to get rid of all of the rocks out of them. But the ones that you guys did fix are really nice. The dirt's softer. The only thing I had an issue with is the fact that there's no rakes anywhere, which I think you should get out there, and no ball cleaners, which I don't understand. But everything else, though, the course conditions, I'm going to give a 7. The tee boxes are mowed. They're squared up. They're leveled. The greens are very nice. Some of them are really hard. And when I say hard, I mean like stiff. They bounce really easily. Some of the bunkers still suck. The cart paths are horrible to hit off of, depending on what cart path you hit off of, because, let's face it, not all the cart paths are good. But they still do have full cart paths. So you get the half point for that, and I got my logo ball, so you get the half point for that. The fact that there are no trees in certain spots where there should not have been trees makes it even better. The only tree that I wish was still there is on 6, because I used to use that to aim, but at the same time, I almost drove the green on that, maybe because the tree wasn't there. The greens approach are better. The rough is better. The fact that there's no quicksand in the middle of the fairways is better. The greens aren't patchy anymore. The water is still but at the same time, if you get enough catfish in there, maybe they'll clean it. I don't know how to clean a pond or anything. Just throw some shock in there, I guess. Still a lot of marshy areas, still a lot of places that look like it needs to, improve on. I really feel like if you guys were to pave the cart path completely, you'd get an 8 with the course conditions. Because the cart path is really what bugged me. And the fact that some of it was broken, like completely broken. All right? So, again, there's bad stuff, but you improved a lot. A lot. So, what else can I say? So, conditions, get a 7. Scenery, gets a 7. Staff, gets an 8. Layout, because there's not a lot of trees, I'm going to bump layout up to a 6. I like the fact that I can now see greens that I can aim for. I like the fact that there are more open greens instead of, things being in the way and trees being down in the middle of the fairway and off to the side where you would need to hit. And because of that, it makes the course more fun to play. All right. I can't really say too much about the layout because it's literally the same layout of the course last time. Pin placement, by the way, was great. I don't really consider that too much, but I really like the pin placement. And then another gripe, I mean, if you can paint the inside of your... I'm going to complain about this until I find a course that actually does it. Paint the inside of your cups, the rims, so that way we can see where we're aiming. Otherwise, yeah, I can't really complain too much about the layout. I can't believe you guys did it. I can't believe you guys... You told me that if I go back, I would like what I see. I've had people online saying go back to Laurel View because you're going to like what you see, and you guys delivered. You guys delivered. You absolutely took the ball and hit it. Not out of the park, but you're not bunting anymore. You're hitting like doubles and triples, okay? Congratulations to Laurel View Country Club. You no longer suck. You're not on the bottom of my list anymore. You are a 6.8. That is a very good score as far as I'm concerned for you guys. And I can't wait to go back. I can't wait, man. I recommend people go and play this course. Understand, they're still working on it. But guys, they did good. I'm Chris with CT Golf Reviews. I know this was a long video, but it's worth it. It's worth every minute. Let me talk about this really quickly before I go. So it's July. August, I saw something on Facebook. A 72-hole challenge for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I don't know the details. I will get the details. I'm going to do it. I'm going to, on behalf of my business, on behalf of Chris Langle Magic, I'm going to donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, but I want to partake in this. So, if anybody is watching this and within the month of August would like to come out and be a part of my review, if you get me out on the course, if you pay for my greens fees, so that way we could just go out. It's got to be an 18-hole course, public or private. As long as I can get 72 holes in, I will donate, let's see, I will donate, I'm trying to even it out. Maybe, you know what, I'll just say an even $200 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I'll donate $200. So figure it'd be $50 a course. I'll donate to St. Jude's, and we'll have a lot of fun, and if you want to get me out on your course, let's do it. So that's going to be in August, so if you want to play with me on a course, let me know. Hit me up on Facebook, on Instagram, on here, wherever you want. So, 6.8 for Laurel View. You did damn good, man. You did good. I'm Chris with CT Golf Reviews. I'll see you next week.